Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this video I'm going to demonstrate whether you can actually play the Battlegrounds mobile game 90 FPS in the Realme GT Neo 3T by using with the GT mode or not. Yes friends, I'm getting this kind of comments from few of my subscribers asking me to make a video. The main reason is because in other Realme smartphones, sometimes if you use the GT mode, you can actually play at 90 FPS. For example, in the Realme GT Neo 2 device, you can actually do that. So some of the users, they want to know, is it kind of possible to play 90 FPS by using the GT mode in the Realme GT Neo 3T. So that's what I thought of demonstrating in this video exactly. Right now, as you can see, friends, the GT mode is turned off. And let me try to open the Battlegrounds mobile game. And before that, let me try to turn on the GT mode as well. So here's the GT mode, so which is on at this moment. So now let's open the Battlegrounds mobile game and let's find out, is it kind of possible or not playing 90 FPS using with the GT mode in this Realme GT Neo 3T device. So that's what I thought of mentioning for you all guys. So is it kind of possible or not? So as I said, in my experience, some of the Realme smartphones, they can actually play at 90 FPS as well. Some phones they can play using with the GT mode sometimes. So that's the reason I thought of making a video and just letting you guys know whether it's possible or not to play it using the GT mode. So for example, in the Realme GT Neo 3T, you can actually play at 90 FPS as well. I'll like to show you the sample. As you can see, in the Realme GT Neo 2 device using with the GT mode. So right now the GT mode is on, and in the balanced mode you cannot get that 90 FPS. It will come down to 60, and if you turn on the GT mode, it will go to 90 FPS. Even though the default settings is of 60 FPS only, but still the GT mode kind of boosts the FPS in the Realme GT Neo 2 device. So now let's find out the example in the Realme GT Neo 3T, whether you can actually do that or not by using this kind of GT mode. So that's what my main intention of making this video, to clarify some of the doubts couple of users who are actually having. So now let's go to the settings and use the real-time FPS meter. And now let's go to the performance settings, and you can see the GT mode is turned on. And let's go back to the balanced mode. You can see 60 FPS, right? Now let's go back and click GT mode. So it's showing the sign about 60 FPS only, did not increase. And in the settings option, I have selected the 120 FPS as well. So in case if you want to know about that, it's not in the auto mode, it's in the 120 FPS. But still, I cannot get that kind of 90 FPS even after using the GT mode in this device. As I said, it's only in some phones it actually works in the Realme smartphone using with the GT mode. But in this phone, still it did not work. So maybe even with the future updates, if the Realme tries to bring the 90 FPS, that will be really good by default, but I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. So meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching. Until instead of more updates, and overall you cannot play at 90 FPS even using with the GT mode. That's the main intention of me making this video, but you can actually do that in the Realme GT Neo 2 device. Until then, signing off, thank you for watching and bye.